Hello everyone and welcome back to the Cracking into Magic series I got here. Today we have some Theros Beyond Death. Look at all these packs. We got the Cerberus, the Mr. Man. I don't actually know who that. He kind of looks like Teferi's like weird brother. The girl in the trailer that has the mask but doesn't anymore and gets pulled underwater. I'm guessing those two are Planeswalkers, and I wonder if you can actually get Cerberus. I don't know if it's called Cerberus, but I wonder if Cerberus is actually something you could get in one of these packs. I don't actually know exactly what sort of mythology these are based around, because it looks sort of like, well, at least Cerberus is very much Greek, but then you get stuff like this that looks more like Egyptian or whatever, and it's, I don't know, maybe they're just mixing a whole bunch of stuff together to make their own thing. I mean, it's not like it has to be solely based off of one thing, but usually they have a theme with everything. So yeah, we're going to be opening some stuff here. So I'll start with the good old Cerberus, the big dog himself. I'll crack right into it, as the name implies. So I just want to say that this set, I don't know, I've opened a bit of it, and I feel like this definitely is, it has good cards in it. It's hard for me to comment on a lot of these type of things just because there isn't as much to say about it. This Theros didn't do anything like super crazy. It's just kind of another set out there that's a part of the game, you know? So right here we have Karametra's Blessing for 1 white. It is an instant. Target creature gets +2/+2 into end of turn. If the enchanted creature or an enchantment creature, it also gains hexproof and indestructible at the end of turn. That seems pretty freaking sweet. We'll put the band up in here. Okay, Deny the Divine. Blue instant. Counter target creature or enchantment spell. If that spell is countered this way, exile it instead of putting it in its owner's graveyard. Pretty decent. Dece could be. Wrap in Flames for 4. Wrap in Flames, I remember them. Not too good. Oh, of the Hunt. Not very good either. Scavenging Harpy for 3. 2/1 with flying. I don't care what your ability is. That sucks. Chain of Memory, 1 for -4, -0, and you get to scry 2. That's not too bad depending on what you're playing there, but if you're just wanting to, you know, be mean and make it so nothing can hit you, you're not going to be hit for much, especially with a -4. So we got ourselves a Freaka Libation. I don't think either of those are words, but we'll just say that they are, because they're on one of the pristine cards here. I actually really like whatever gooey slime she's got going on. She's making one of those slime tutorial videos. So here we got some, I don't know, jello slime. You pretty much just say whatever you want, and that's the type it is. So we got jello slime here. She's also showing off her huge fingernails and scaly arms. She's also got a few cuts on her chin from probably a cat or something. So the incident itself is choose one. Target opponent sacrifices a creature or sacrifice an enchantment. So definitely could see that. Black is always pretty mean. Hyrax Tower Scout. So for 3 is a 3/3. When Hyrax Tower Scout enters the battlefield, untap target creature. So, I mean, 3/3 for 3, so basically you're not losing anything on that one. Wings of Hubris. His Hubris. Oh, this is very much based on the, what is it? Dalico's invention worked until it didn't. So yeah, the, frick. Why can't, is it Isaac? What? It's Isaac, right? Who flew too close to the, no, Icarus. Yes, Icarus, who flew way too close to the sun. I don't think those look like bat wings, not angel wings, and they are definitely not made out of wax. So the artifact itself is an artifact, of course, an equipment to be precise, and is 2 colorless. Equipped creature has flying. That's pretty nice. It's only equip 1 too. So you sacrifice this, equipped creature can't be blocked next turn. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. Nice, dude. So basically you get to use it, and then it goes away. That's not too bad. I actually might put that in an equipment deck. Flicker of Fate, allowing something to flicker is always nice, especially with that white. Reverend Hoplite. He hops on the light, as you do. 5 for a 1/2. What is this? When it enters the battlefield, create a number 1/1 soldier creature token equal to your devotion to white. I don't care, dude. That is way too much for a 1/2. Lower that a little bit. Too much cost. So we got ourselves, okay, 5 for 4 makes sense. 5 for 4/4. So Heroes of the Revel. When Heroes of the Revel enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 red satyr token with this creature can't block. When you cast a spell that targets this creature you control, gets +1/+0 to end turn. Not very good. Ooh, we got ourselves a Saga here. Don't think I've ever pulled a Saga. But here it is, the Triumph of Annex. So for 2 colorless and a red, it is an enchantment. As this saga enters and after you draw... As this saga enters and after your draw step, add a lore counter. Sacrifice after 4. Until... Wait, that's 4, yeah, 4. So for 1, until end of turn, target creature gains trample and gets plus X plus 0 for 2, where X is the number of lore counters on Annex of Triumph. So that's kind of confusing. I don't like the way they space that out because it's hard to know what's 1, 2, and 3, to be honest. A target creature you control fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. So, Knoros, Hound of Athreos. So I guess we pulled the Cerberus in the Cerberus pack, so that's pretty sweet, but I don't know. Legendary creature, so he's at 3/3 Hound, so definitely not losing anything there. Let's see here. Vigilance, Menace, and Lifelink. Holy crap. Creatures, cards, and graveyards can't enter the battlefield. So that may or may not be a good thing for your deck, especially when you're playing black. Players can't cast spells from graveyards. So it's definitely like I would say, a very much shutdown card. But, I mean, Vigilance, Menace, and Lifelink, you're definitely getting a lot of bang for your buck in that regard. Let's see here. We're looking for Knoros, Hound of Theros. Yep. So not too much, not even a buck for this little man, but you know what? He looks cool, and it's just kind of cool theming that we pulled the man with the man in the man. Same art, they didn't even change nothing. Ooh, look at that! We got ourselves a full art island, always looking cool. I love the constellation stuff, and frick all pretty much. No, not even a freaking token. You couldn't even supply me with a token there. I hate how they do that. It's like I paid for the pack, just give me what I need. Okay. So we got here Mr. Manteferi's brother with wins and whatever, doing things. He's spilt a bit of that green jelly from that other girl's slime tutorial on his head, but he'll manage. I think there's a little bit down his shirt, so be careful of that slime. It will eat you up as it does. Okay, so we got the Glory Bearers. So 4/4/3/4, when another creature you control attacks, it gains +0/+1 till end of turn. Over here, Nyxmorn Seaguard. I'm going to bother. 4 for 2/5, that's gross. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature, it gains haste until end of turn. Scry 1. No, not good at all, actually. Portent of Trail, they have, what is it? There's a 3 cost. It's way better than this. I forget the name of it at the moment, but it's like Betrayal or something. Close to that. Oh, Sunmane Pegasus. So 4 for 2/3 flying. No, I don't care if you get Vigilance and Lifelink. You don't have nothing to even give. No gift. Relentless Pursuit for 3. Sorcery. Reveal the top 4 cards of your library. Oh, I've seen this one before. So I mean, I think it's kind of okay. You may put a creature card and or land card from among those top 4 into your hand. Put the rest in your graveyard. So, not too bad. Blight Breath, Cato Plebus. 6 for 3/2. What the frick? When it enters the battlefield, target creature and opponent controls get -X/-X until end of turn, where it's your devotion. That's bad. 6. I don't care. I don't care if it has that ability. Why? Why do you think this justifies a 6 cost for a 3/2? That's it. That's it. That's so dumb. Got ourselves a loathed. Whoa. Gross. Do you see that? What is that? It's like a Wendigo. What the frick? Loathsome Chimera. I've never seen a Chimera with that great big of a face. So 4/1 for 3. Escape 4 colorless and 1 green. Exile 3 other cards from your graveyard. You may cast this card from your graveyard for its escape cost. It escapes with a +1/+1 counter. So 5/2 for 3. Well, no, that's actually way more for a +1/+1. I don't know about that. All that seems a little bit much for me. Just saying. So 2 for 2/1, not too bad. When it dies, create a 0/1 white goat creature token. What the frick? This is like just every zombie there is out there. Yeah, zombie satyr. Really? Oh, I guess he's a satyr. It just doesn't look like it. Unknown Shores. I actually have already a play set of these, but in the old, I don't actually know which set it's from, but I mean, it's kind of a filter, I guess you could say. Yeah, it's pretty much a filter land, but I don't know, I feel like this should be worth a bit more than it is, just because it's pretty much a filter land. For each spell and ability your opponent controls, counter it unless its controller pays 4. Wow, not too bad. Not too bad, but again, we're in the uncommon, so we're going to get a little bit better. Nessian Wander for 2, a 1/3 Constellation. I think we actually got this in the last one. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal a land card from among them and put that card into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So, not too bad. So if you get a land, then that's sweet. If you don't, then that sucks. Next up, we got Heliod's Punishment. So for 1 colorless and 1 white, it is Enchantment Aura, as most whites are. Enchant creature, oh, that looks like Atlas. So it is kind of like a mythology type of thing. So Heliod's Punishment enters the battlefield with 4 task counters on it. So yes, enchanted creature can attack or block. So basically pacifism. It loses all abilities and has tap. Remove a task counter from Heliod's Punishment. Then if it has no task counters on it, destroy it. So, I don't know, like, I feel like, yeah, this is the one with all the gods, right? I mean, that makes sense. I just now realized, I don't know why. But, yeah, so, I mean, this is just like a way better pacifism. Well, no, because pacifism, it basically, it has a no attack or block, but it doesn't have the lose abilities thing, so I would say this is probably better, though. Nightmare Shepherd. So, for 4, it's a 4/4 with flying. Enchantment creature as well. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, you may exile it. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that creature, except it's a 1/1 and it's a nightmare and additional to its other types. So you basically get a little bit of tokens and stuff. So I'm guessing this has some sort of combo affixed to it. So let's see, not nightmare token. So about almost $1. Wait, yep. So almost. And we got a boom. Oh, dang! Holo rare. Nice, dude. Protean Thaumaturgy. So for 2, it's a 1/1 with Constellation. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, you may have Protean Thaumaturgy become a copy of another target creature, except it has this ability. So I feel like copying, that's freaking awesome. There's a lot of cards out there that I feel like are undermined, but they have copying, and it's like, God, people just don't understand it. But in the foil, we'll probably not get to $1. But you know what? It's a fully rare, so that's cool. And a full art. Yet another full art, so that's pretty sweet as well. And our little goat boy goes with one of the cards we pulled out. I forgot which, but little goat. Huge horns. Big boy. I like that art. Okay. So we're back to the girly girl. Getting dragged underwater and such. I don't know exactly what, but maybe we'll pull her in this pack. You know, we pulled the big Cerberus boy. Why not this one? Got ourselves another weird Sentinel's Eyes. God, look at that. It's so freaking creepy. It's like big bug eyes. It shouldn't exist. Put that there. We got Vexing Goal, 3 for a 2/2 with flash and flying. So, not too bad, but not too good. Stampede Rider, 3 for a 2/3 with trample. Pretty sweet. Triumphant Surge, 4, destroy target creature with 4 power or greater. You gain 3 life. So, again, white is life gain. I really like white, to be honest. I think it's... Black and white are probably my 2 favorite. And, of course, blue, because blue does all the control and good stuff like that. So, Nylia? Is that the girl? Is that the Mrs. Moa? Miss Moa? Is that... Nylia's 4 is not, I mean, whatever. So for 5, it's a 5/3 trample. Other creatures you have controlled also have the trample. So that's pretty sweet. Lamphead of Death's Vigil. That's quite the name. Enchantment creature Nymph. So 2 for a 1/3. 1 sacrifice a creature. Each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Again, always iffy on a lot of these cards. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn, except combat damage that would be dealt by enchanted creatures and enchantment creatures. Scry 2, so very much based on enchantment creatures. Flummoxed Cyclops is very much flummoxed. Look at him. He can't even understand what's happening with all the people around him. So for 4, he's a 4/4 with reach. Whenever 2 or more creatures your opponent controls attack, Flummoxed Cyclops can't block this battle. So that's where the Flummox comes in. Another Unknown Shores. For some reason, we're getting a lot of these. I have 6 of them now. Final Death. Well, that is quite a name. Exile target creature for 5. I've seen better. Got ourselves a Renata. Akuna Renata. Call to the Hunt. 4 for a 3. Renata's power is equal to your devotion to green. It's pretty okay. Each other creature you control enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 count. I can definitely see that being pretty sweet. Agonizing Remorse, 2, a sorcery. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it or a card from their graveyard. Exile this card, you lose 1 life. Okay. Okay. I see it. I see it being pretty okay there. A minion's return. He returns. Ooh, I like those fingies. Those are pretty cool. I like that art. That art's pretty sweet. So for 3, it's enchantment aura flash, which is kind of weird for black. Enchant creature. When enchanted creature dies, return that card to the battlefield under your control. Wow. So basically regenerate almost. Aphemia, the cacophony. Cacophony? Cacophony? Hakokobogobo? I don't actually know. She's like a harpy. Oh yeah, she's a harpy. So 2 for a 2/1 with flying at the beginning of your end step. You may exile an enchantment card from your graveyard. If you do, create a 2/2 black zombie token. So pretty much zombies. That's what you're looking for here. Wow. I don't know. Like the arts on these are weird and like. I don't know, they're kind of inspiring almost because they're never the same as like what you would expect. Like this does not look like a natural harpy that you would see, but I could immediately identify it as a harpy. So just that kind of stuff I think is pretty sweet. So this one we got here, also not that worthy of the price, but you know what, that's okay. We're here to have fun. So got another human soldier and planes. Back to the big boy Cerberus himself. Let's go. Whoop, let's go. Oh. Oh. Well, I'm not going to reveal all the cards at once. Okay, Stampede Rider over here. Triumphant Surge yet again. Starlit Mental. Nyxborn Marauder. Moss Viper. Pretty sweet. I actually really like this one. 1/1 with Death Touch. Pretty okay for most green decks. Chain to Memory. More Slime Tutorials. Hyrax Tower Scout. Wow, this is like the same thing. Did we get that in a row again? Wait, did we? I don't know. I don't know if we did. But we had the same cards. Another Flicker of Fate. Banishing Light. I don't think we've got this one yet. So enchantment. When Banishing Light enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls until Banishing Light leaves. So it's like an oubliette. Pretty much. Nyx Herald. Nessian Hornbeetle. 2 for 2/2. At the beginning of your combat, on your turn, if you control another creature with power 4 or greater, put a +1/+1 on this. Cool. So that's a kind of a stack up there. And you ready, folks? Here it goes. Oh! Look at that! We got a man! We actually got a Planeswalker. That's awesome. Second Planeswalker for me forever. Nice, dude. Celix. Destiny Hint. Dude, I love the Planeswalker art. I felt it. I felt it in my bones that we'd be getting something pretty sweet here. And the bottom looks like a normal card, so there's no way to tell. So Celix. Let's look at him and see what he do. $2. Why not? Why not? Mr. Man. Celix, our big boy. And ending off with a Full Art Swamp and a Gold Sailor. So that's, you know what? Out of 4 packs, we got a Mythic. That's not too bad. I do got to say, this was kind of lackluster compared to my other stuff. But you know what? We're here to have a good time. And you know what? I had a good time. This man is a Planeswalker. And actually, I want to read his abilities here. So it is 2 colorless, a green, and a white for 4 loyalty to start off here. So +1, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an enchantment card from among them and put that card into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. -3, exile target creature or enchantment you don't control until in target enchantment you control leaves the battlefield. So like the oubliette. So this is like kind of a wrapped up all together. -7, return all enchantment cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Pretty freaking sweet there. Ah, man, I love the freaking art on that. That's awesome. Freaking Chuck Lukacs. You're a pretty sweet man with pretty sweet art. Man, pretty cool. So, is he a god? I feel like this guy's a god. Man, pretty sweet. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see all of you beautiful people in the next one.